Hello everyone, welcome to my first YouTube video. Now, this is cool because some of you guys watching this, you might be the first viewers, or this might be in like 2, 3, 4, 5 years time when someone's watching this. And I could be rich, I could be famous by then, who knows? That's what's cool about content, you can look back on it. So as much as this is for you guys, I like this shit because I can actually look back on this. Basically, I spent a lot of time recording this on portrait. So you're kind of going to see it. It's going to be on the screen like this. A lot of it's going to be landscape as well. So just kind of bear with me. I actually went and brought a proper camera. So I spent a lot of money on this and I got some bits for it as well. So I do actually have a proper setup now for future stuff. I don't actually live the most exciting life at the moment because of all the amount of time I spend working and stuff. So hopefully I can get some more content rolling. I do actually have some good ideas cooked up, which I'll be making eventually. Yeah, so let's get straight into it. Yes, people, so I am away for a few days and I've just got up and I've showered. Now I need to sort my hair out, make some food, and then we're going to go on a little adventure, record some talking videos for the page. Let's go. My hair gets real dry and puffy, so a little bit of argan oil. Sort that out. My life easy then, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. But what it does.
Bit of chicken seasoning. More chicken seasoning. Hello, Mucky. Yes. The beginning of doing anything is the hardest part because you haven't got the results to motivate yourself. The results come through progression, and progression comes with being consistent. Yes, people, so basically I come up with these reel ideas, the talking content ideas, and basically what I do is I will then make it into a reel. But because I'm starting to do this long form content, I'm kind of going to come on here and kind of break it down a little bit more of kind of my real content and then just give you guys a longer form version. So I saw this thing, Sam Sulek, he was saying that the beginning is the hardest part because you haven't got the results to motivate yourself. And what does this mean? It means that motivation comes when you have results, yeah? And you're not going to have results unless you're consistent, you know what I mean? So you need to be consistent, you need to keep pushing, and eventually when you see the results, you start getting the motivation. This has happened through me, like with the martial arts and stuff, going to a boxing class and just getting beaten up every session, yeah? It's fucking hard, it really is hard. And then when you start, landing some decent shots, you start actually finding out that I have got some skill, I am developing skill. That's when the motivation comes, that's when you want it more, and it's the exact same for like business and stuff. Like when I was doing my business stuff, when I started seeing all this hard work's finally compounding, we're starting to build something, I'm getting good at it, I'm starting to really see that there is longevity in what I'm doing, the results are there and the motivation comes. You just got to keep pushing through those times of having the low motivation, because eventually the motivation comes from seeing the results, which is built from consistent effort over time. Okay, just be consistent and the motivation will come. The content you watch will consume you if you're not careful. Yeah, too much time, too much consuming content is going to consume your thoughts. You're not going to be able to think. Do you know what I mean? If you're constantly watching what everyone else is doing, thinking, oh, I wish I was them, I wish I was this, I wish I was that, you're not allowing your brain to actually work out who you are, who you want to be, and what you want to do with your life. And I have experienced this. I know what this feels like. I find myself watching YouTube, like watching the Nelk Boys and people like that, and I'm watching them, I was like, oh, I wish I was like this, I wish I could live like that. But that's not my life. I wasn't dealt the cards they were dealt. They're not dealt the cards I'm dealt with. So I have to do what I do with my life and with my cards. Everyone's on their own journey. Not everyone is going to be able to live the life that that person lives. Yeah. So just spend time in your own thoughts. Go on a drive, no music, go on a walk, take your dog out, whatever you do, just spend time in your own head, curate your own thoughts and understand who you are, what you want from life and what you're going to do to get there, and then follow your passion. People say, oh, don't follow your passion. There's a limit, there's a way to do it that's actually smart. Don't like, I like football, so let's try and be a fucking footballer. The likelihood of you being the next Messi isn't very likely. Yeah, so do something that's realistic, something you enjoy that can actually make money, and then do it. Do you know what I mean? You don't have to be looking at everyone, blah, blah, blah. If you spend too much time watching content, it's going to eat your brain and destroy your thoughts and deteriorate the thoughts that could be making you closer to the person you want to become and the life you want to live. I'm a big advocate of following your purpose and doing what fulfills you in life. But there is a very, very fine line, you know, because if you take it too far, you're only going to do the things that make you happy, the things that you love. But obviously that's great, but you have got to understand that there is going to be some things you don't want to do. Is going to be stuff you don't enjoy. You know, I do a lot of stuff I don't enjoy, that I don't want to do. But there's that fine line of understanding what needs to be done to become that version. You know, like I've got plans for the future, but there's stuff I've got to do now in order to fulfill that purpose that I don't want to do. And that's just what you've got to understand. It's finding that fine sweet spot. You know, you're not going to always want to do it. There's going to be things you have to do that you hate, things that you do that you don't want to do. But this is all just part of getting closer to doing what you want to do and becoming who and what you want to become. What do you think of the horses, Macca? Not sure if Bro's alright. Bro looks fucking faded. Hey there, tough guy. You right there, buddy? So for anyone who's wondering, Angel is 10 months old. I got her when she was 4 months old, and basically for the last 6 months I've spent about half hour to an hour every single day training her, and it's really hard, but it taught me a lot. You know, it taught me what it's like to have a bit of responsibility, you know, because when someone else's life, she's just kind of doing things right now. You know, lead rap, typical. Anyway, you know, it's a lot of responsibility having a dog, but it's cool. It's cool. It taught me a lot. It's good to have a bit of companion, a little companion. You know what I mean? It's fun. It's nice training her. You know what I mean? I get so many people coming up to me being like, "Oh wow, she's so well trained. Oh my god, blah, blah, blah." You just got to put a bit of effort into your dog. You know what I mean? And then she'll be, you know, she'll be sweet. Like I'm trying to take her to the next level of obedience training, which is cool. It's good fun, but it's hard work, man. It really is hard. You know, I had to learn a lot of patience because when they're young, the distraction level is very high, and they don't really care about you. They care about other dogs. They care about smells. You know, so it's trying to find that balance of trying to build the obedience training whilst also understanding that she is a puppy and she is going to do puppy shit. Yeah, honestly, anyone that's thinking of getting a dog, do it. But it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of work. Like we can't leave her at all alone, really, because she just fucks shit up. So luckily, my family help look after her a lot. I look after her when I can as well, so it's good. But yeah, don't be that guy that gets a dog and fucking leaves it at home while you're working all day. But you know, it's good fun. Have fun. Enjoy your shit with your dog. Take it out and train it. Whoa! Hear me? Yeah, baby. I did not agree to this. For fuck's sake. Fucking doggy ice cream. Oh. Go on then.
Oh, you like that, didn't you, girl?
So cold. My tongue's going numb.
You don't like your ice cream? Bit confused with it, ain't ya? Oh, what you done?
Down, never fall in love again. Let me love myself. Cause pain in my eyes like no one else.
Right. Have a look at this. This is about as good as it gets in England. Look at that. Look at that. Don't know how good it looks on camera, but in person this looks absolutely insane. Like, for England, you know what I mean? Like, this is cool. I can hope I don't die. Rolling. So, I'll tell you what, I fucking don't like how easy it is to just die right here. But that's all it takes. You know, I just trip and it's all over. Crazy stuff. Hey, this is just the pinnacle of mankind. What should I say? The Lord himself. The Lord's creation. Mother Nature. But yeah, let me dive into a funny story. So, I was out here on a solo adventure last night, and I thought it'd be a good idea to go up this mountain. Basically, somewhere the other side of this hill, down there and behind this hill, as I parked my car there, and I walked all the way here, got to this here, and I decided to walk all the way up these stairs. And I got right here, and there was some cows. And I'll roll the footage now so you can see. Basically, you know, about 10 minutes later, I was walking up here, got some nice photos and stuff, and I noticed that they was all in a long line. And I know what cows are like, you know, like, I don't mind getting a bit close, but I'm a bit skeptical with that shit, you know. I'm not trying to die. So I decided to take it wide, went around the cows. I come down this way, came down. I look behind me, there's literally 30 cows fucking sprinting towards me. And so I was like, I have two choices here. I either run for my life. Yeah, I either run for my life, or I just hope that they just come in and say hello. I wasn't fucking hanging about for that shit. I can run, so I'm fucking running. And I was sprinting down that hill as fast as I could. And I was running so fast, and the ground started to get all rocky. And I was like, this is long, I'm going to do an ankle. It was the scariest thing of my life. And I started to stop. I told my parents about it, and they were like, they probably just wanted to come say hello. So I just kind of, bitched out really. And I legged it. And luckily, it was fine. And then, I'm hearing like gunshots. Like, bang, 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 bang. All this shit going on. I'm like, what the fuck's that? So I get the camera out and I start recording it. And I'll show the clips now. Oh my god, what is that? Oh my god, what is happening? Oh my god, that's a bomb. Oh my god. Oh my god. So you see my reaction, yeah? I fucking shit myself. Imagine you're out here, it's getting dark, you're out on a walk in the middle of fucking nowhere, by yourself, no one around, and you start seeing you hear these gunshots, and then you start seeing an orange fucking glowing light coming towards you. I was like, this is it. Like, I'm fucking dead. Like, World War III, I've just stepped into some fucking crazy shit. And I was thinking, like, surely not. Do you know what I mean? The way the world is, like, before any shit like that would even happen, some jet would come along, bang, everyone's dead. Like, ain't no one just like, there's no just fucking firing happening on there. And then my parents told me that it's like a firing range. And now it turns out, let me show you. I don't know how well you can see. You see these flags? Right. Let me see. Right. Oh, fucking hell. Sorry, guys. Yeah, there's a flag. And there is another flag, which means military area. So luckily, everything was okay. Yeah, man. Fuck me. Scariest times of my life. I swear down. I thought it was it. The cows, 5 minutes later, fucking bombs going off. I mean, you know, just imagine. All my mates think I'm a bitch. And I probably was, but I wasn't hanging about, man. I thought it was it. Just imagine, pitch black, glowing light. Forget about it, man. Forget about it. I'll tell you what's cool. Right here, I sat right here about 5 years ago, me and my friend, smoking weed, probably listening to fucking drill music. It's funny to be back here, you know, all these years later, by myself. I do not do this at all. Like, I take the dog out on the odd walk. But yeah, like, normally I used to do like stuff like this every year. Go on a little family holiday in England somewhere. Like, I'm down in Weymouth. And yeah, man, times have changed, man. Like, I used to always like need a friend to come with me, or I'd fucking feel like I'm left out, feel bored and shit. But I come here by myself for a few days. And it is lovely. Honestly, I wish I was here for longer, man. My parents are here for a week, but I only came for a few days. But yeah, this is really good. It's nice to just go on a little adventure by yourself, put some headphones in, just speak with the Lord, think about myself, think about life. You know, also have a bit of time just in silence. It's really nice. It really is nice. Right, I promise this is the last scenic video. Man, I love this shit. Just doesn't get better than that. I was looking up, and apparently this is obviously Lulworth Cove. Apparently this is supposed to be the most circular cove in the world. Interesting. You know, at least England's got something. I promise this is the last one. Promise. Just look at it. Forget about it. Don't like the posing? No? Why? What's wrong with it? Does it not? Yeah, so I don't know if I'm going to play that clip now or like before or after, but yeah, that guy there, I was just fucking trying to take some funny photos, you know? Bro was laughing. Like, fine, but it's like, what's wrong with people, man? Like, the negativity of that man, just fucking be positive, you know what I mean? Don't be that guy. Go through life trying to make people smile, you know what I mean? Like, I'm up on this thing, and I'm talking to people, I'm just, how's your day going? How's everyone doing? You know what I mean? Oh, it's real nice up here. Do you know what I mean? Trying to, like, spread positivity, and you get that guy who's out here on his ones, just, do you know what I mean? I don't know if his heart was in an evil place, or if that was just, you know, him just laughing and it didn't actually mean nothing, but like, it genuinely looked like it ruined his day that I was taking that fucking picture. So I mean, don't be that guy, man. Spread positivity, don't spread negativity. And when people are like that towards you, just got to show them with love, man. Respond with love. The difference in the mindset of when you're busy every day and when you're not, like when you're just chilling, is absolutely huge. You know, I've just been away for a few days, and like, it's nice to chill and stuff like that, but like my mindset just wants more of it. My mindset just wants to chill. I want to relax. I'm not sharp. I'm not thinking. Do you know what I mean? And it's nice to do that sometimes, but it just goes to show that too much of that will just cloud your brain. Do you know what I mean? It's going to stop you from becoming the best version of yourself, stop you from becoming who you could become because you're just chilling. Do you know what I mean? And when you're in that constant flow state of being locked in, being busy, like you're just so sharp and you're thinking of ideas, you're improving, your mind's on point. But as soon as you shut that off, like relaxing is fine, but just too much of it is just going to kill your brain. But anyway, fucking take in the vibes. Nice little change up. Right, look, so I talk about self-improvement, yeah, but I'm not perfect. Trust me, I'm not perfect. No one's perfect, and I'm never going to be perfect. But what I do strive for is to be better, you know? Every day I struggle with low drive, low motivation. I don't want to do this, you know? Sometimes bad habits happen. But the fact is, I'm aware of it, you know, and I hold myself accountable, and that's what matters. Like every day I show up, I notice the problems, and I try to improve myself. I try to be better every single day, and that's all you can do. You know what I mean? Just strive to be the best. And when you have these issues of low drive, low motivation, bad habits coming up, just think of it and try and be better. You know, don't strive for perfection, strive to be better. Okay, so we're back at home and this is everything I took. Okay, laptop, water, electronics, extension lead and that, a stool for the TV. You might ask, why did I take a TV? There was no TVs there and I only used it for like an hour anyway. Food, uneaten food, and then all my shit. I do not pack light, I'll admit. I always feel like there's way more time than there actually is. But yeah, I've got to put all this away, and then we got to meal prep for the week of work. It's cool though. It's long because I got a lot of shit to do, and it's 8 o'clock. I need to put all that stuff away, meal prep, eat, and I've got a ton of editing to do. Like, trust me, all this shit that I've been recording, everything that I have put in this video, all the reels that I've made from this few days away. Like, it's good stuff, but there's a lot of work in editing all of it. So yeah, I'm gonna do what I can tonight, and then yeah, so I'll be up at 6 in the morning for work. So yeah. I tell you what though, this has been really, really fun to make this. Like honestly, it was good. It was good fun. Like the editing, doing the recording, just trying to be myself on camera. Like it was cool because I do the short form stuff, but you can't really put personality on there that much. I do try, but with this sort of stuff, I can try and put across my personality, who I am a little bit more, which is good, and I've enjoyed doing it. So when I have opportunities that I can record this sort of long form stuff, I will do that. I'm thinking about kind of doing like just recording like a whole month of just little bits, because there's not always stuff going on in my life. If I just do like a month's worth of recording and just have snippets of little bits, I can kind of put it all into one long video like every month, and then come up with ideas in the meantime and stuff. So yeah, hopefully this works out. So if you guys made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you've got any ideas of like improvements I can make, you know, content ideas, drop them in the comments, subscribe. Also, I've got my Instagram and TikTok links in the description if you guys want to see me on there. So yeah, there'll be more stuff to come. Thank you very much for watching. Cheers guys, see you in the next one.